In the heart of the Texas coastal marsh lies a sprawling network of dense grasses and winding tidal channels. This rich and complex ecosystem is home to an astonishing array of life, all working together in a delicate balance that keeps the wetlands thriving. In the murky waters is a shadow of an ancient apex predator. The American alligator. Stealthy movement is critical to its hunting abilities. The alligator's tail delivers a powerful thrust as it approaches its prey. With a bite force of 2,000 pounds per square inch, not even a blue crab's armored shell can withstand the pressure. As the marshes evolve, understanding the behavior and movements of these apex predators becomes increasingly essential. Enter a team of researchers who are tracking the alligator's movements across the expansive wetland terrain at the J.D. Murphy Wildlife Management Area.
There's a high density of alligators here at J.D. Murphy, a very healthy nesting population.
John and his team head into the marsh to capture alligators and attach satellite transmitters.
A big part of the push with this project is to better understand space use. We just know very little about the spatial ecology and the nesting ecology.
That may be this one right here, John swimming next to the boat under the water. That trail bubbled right there. Yeah, that's definitely a gator.
If you can get a hook in it and it's hooked good and kind of work it so the head comes up and then you can get the snare as soon as possible, that's kind of what we're trying to do here. Just from the bubble trail, we know it's an alligator. That's a alligator. Oh my goodness, dude. Okay, everybody just stay calm. Oh yeah. We're in business now. Snare pull, please. That's all right, that's all right, that's all right. Okay. Don't get off, please. As soon as I can get a headshot here. It's always thrilling for me. It never gets old as far as just the strategy, the approach. That thing is hooked in the neck. Still can lose it, and I don't want to pull too hard and bend it out. Come on. So that's what's called a top jaw snare. We've just got his top jaw. Ideally, you went around the whole neck, but he was so big, and that snare just wasn't open wide enough, but he's secure now. Just get his... Okay, let's get the rest of it. That's fine. We still got some work to do, but we needed a little bit of stroke of luck there.
Yeah. This is the biggest one we've had so far.
With the alligator captured, the team returns to their headquarters, ready to collect samples, record its vital statistics, and attach a satellite transmitter for tracking.
1, 2.
Watch that head swinging.
That snare rope's caught. It's coming slow. Okay.
Yeah. Everybody just watch that head once it's on the ground.
Well, at first, when I saw you guys coming back, I thought, okay, well, the gator got them. They're gone. But then they pull up, and I see that they're straddling this big monster, and I got so excited.
1, 2, 3, up. Yep, that's good. Okay, moving towards slow. That's fine, nice and easy. Just watch that head, watch that
And watch
head.
stepping on the snares.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's interesting about that big male, which is decades old at that point, He's probably got females nearby. That's a very wary old animal.
Okay. Yeah, that'll work.
We'll use toe straps for the gators if they're big enough at least, and then use the weight to lift them. So they are kind of dangling there and it looks a little goofy.
Tell me when he's up.
This guy was definitely our biggest so far. He was 10.5 foot long and 313 pounds.
After weighing the alligator, the team brings it inside to take detailed measurements, known as morphometrics.
It was very exciting because we had been looking for a large breeding male for this project, and he was perfect.
Posterior from the hind.
Snout to vent length is the most reliable way to measure alligators, from the snout tip to where the tail begins.
Even if the tail's been taken off right up to the end of that, you can get an idea of how long it should be.
At 10.5 feet long, this male alligator likely claims significant territory in the marshlands.
This is the local anesthetic, so that just means that it's going to numb the area where we're putting the transmitter in. Basically, we're going to inject here on each side, right here, and then right here. So reptiles, they're cold-blooded. When it comes to medicine, you actually can't sedate reptiles in the field because it will take too long for them to process the drugs. We're just using a little bit of a local blocker, something that just numbs the area that we're working. It's a big boy, but here and here, sound about right? Look good?
So the basic transmitter attachment is the plate of scutes on the neck, which is most people refer to as the nuchal rosette. And so he can't feel any of this, and that's where the transmitter is going to go on. Oh, awesome. That's where the needle and the wire are going directly underneath.
You can hold on to the string.
After the fact, set the transmitter on and begin to barrel crimp the wire and make sure everything's secure. Okay. It's shown itself to be a safe and effective method for the alligator and a very good one as well because of the durability. Watch the transmitter, just stay on this line. That's why you do not want to be near that head.
Once we have the transmitters on these guys, we try to release them as close to the capture spot as possible. Because, I mean, these guys do have territories out there that they fight for and they defend.
Watch legs, that's fine, nice and easy.
It would not be great if we took a smaller male and dumped him into a bigger male's territory. That could lead to some issues for that smaller male and me missing out on data.
Okay, let's get him out there. Perfect.
With the transmitter in place, the team returns to the marsh to release the alligator back into its territory.
If the three of us can just kind of work him up on that lip, yeah, just watch that head because he is active. I can get underneath him here to help y'all. 1, 2, 3.
One way, buddy. One way.
Yeah, come on. Let's help this thing. Hold on. Okay, we're in good shape. We're in good shape. Let him go. Just let him go. All right, transmitter. Looks good. He is wrapped up in this rope, but that's fine. Our next step here in July, we'll be back. We'll hopefully have started pulling some really good data off these. As part of our statewide aerial nest survey, we'll get in the helicopter and hopefully get as close to a complete count of J.D. Murphy WMA right here. And we're gonna have a much better picture of how good or bad a nesting year it is here in Southeast Texas.
As spring turns to summer and alligator breeding season reaches its peak, tracking male gator movements is only part of the puzzle. Next, the team must survey the wetlands to locate and mark crucial nesting sites.
All right, John, we got weather behind us, but we can stay over here.
In the skies above, a helicopter lifts off to survey the marsh, counting female alligator nests, mapping their locations, and assessing the impacts of predation and flooding. An alligator nest is a mound of mud, grass, and rotting vegetation built along the marsh's edge.
We're trying to get as close to an exact count here for the WMA. A lot of really good alligator nesting habitat. On some of our habitat here in the WMA, our numbers may be down just because of some of the flooding.
Yeah, it looks like it's pushing west. It's just building right here and pushing west.
We had a lot of rain in the spring. That gave us a pretty good metric of which nests looked completely flooded out.
I don't see her, John.
Yeah, that one may have flooded.
What had been predated by hogs at that point. And which nests, say on high ground, on levees, still looked good.
We were in a pretty severe drought last year. Very different conditions this year with all the rain we've had. Looking very green, higher water levels.
Tracking nest locations and conditions helps identify the best nesting female alligators for capture and tagging.
See how light it is on top? Not as dark. So hopefully she has her eggs high.
Now that one probably never went all the way underwater. If you're in the wild and you're a crocodile or a turtle, by hatching at the same time, what they call synchronous hatching, you basically inundate or confuse any potential predators.
This year, from everything that we saw from the air, it seems that the vast majority, probably 80%, at least in my eyes, looked flooded.
With suitable nest locations identified, the team sets out under the cover of night to capture a female alligator.
Capturing at night comes down to one simple dynamic. Their eyes are reflective, you get that nice red eye shine. It just lets you lay eyes on a lot more alligators if they're in the area.
I think it's over here somewhere.
All right, right there.
The goal is to get the boat up to the alligator as close as possible. Try to let the alligator tire themselves out before you get them all the way up. Hopefully luck is on your side and they chomp and they miss, and then you can very quickly tape up their mouth and then get them into the boat with you.
Very similar size to the last one we caught, which was a male. This one is very nice breeding size female. Probably right around 7 foot or so.
Really excited. We finally got our last one all done.
Again, right in the ballpark of what we're looking for.
With the female gator safely captured, the team keeps her secured until morning, when they'll attach the transmitter.
The ones that we've captured so far, especially in that time-sensitive window where the females are nesting. Let's go ahead and get her in if you guys are ready. We'd still like to know, where are they going? What type of habitat are they using? We think, especially during nesting season, that the females have a fairly tight home range. They're not venturing far from those nests. All right, let's go ahead and just carry her onto the grass right here. This girl, since she's on land, I'm just gonna tape and then 1, 2, 3 off. And she might sit or wait until we move off, but she'll be on her merry way here shortly. 1, 2, 3, off. That's awesome. So that's what they call the high walk right there.
Tracking alligators' movements helps reveal how these ancient creatures navigate the wetlands using their deep knowledge of the environment.
They know every square inch of the real estate that they're living on. It's always fun just to be out here in this beautiful marsh with these animals.
It is definitely a privilege to actually be able to do this kind of thing. It's summertime now, which is when they are most active. They're probably going to be moving around quite a lot.
As the marsh continues to evolve, so does our understanding.
The Texas coastal marsh is an extremely dynamic ecosystem of which these alligators have adapted to over millennia. The more we can learn, the better.